6. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 6. Go to the ant, thou sluggard. Consider her ways and be wise. Why has the Bible said we should go to the ant and consider the ways of the ant? The ants, they have no eyesight, they have no kings, they have no rulers. The Bible says we should consider her ways. But they are wise enough in summer, when the weather is dry, they go out to harvest. They go out to gather food. They keep storing food, so that when the winter comes, when the rainy season comes, they know that wind, the water can easily carry them. They will lock themselves up. They have more than enough food that will last them through the winter period, through the rainy season, because they will not come out. And they have enough to feed upon. So the Bible is saying that God's children should be as wise. They should also be wise like the ants. You should learn to labor. 7th month, yes, perfection. Yeah, month of rest, month of refreshment. It does not mean that you fold your arms and do nothing. In fact, the Bible warns that all Christians, we all should just look at Proverbs chapter 20, verse 4. The sluggard. You think you have reasons why you're not working? Oh, headache. Oh, weakness. Oh, tiredness. I'm waiting for somebody that made a promise. I believe God for a miracle. I'm fasting and praying. You continue. You hunger will mash you. It says that look, if you are lazy or you are slothful, and during the time for harvest you will have nothing. That's what it says in Proverbs chapter 20, verse 4. You will have nothing. While others are harvesting, you'll be looking at nyanya. I'm advising that we should, like the ants, be wise. We should make room. We should think of tomorrow while providing only for today. Taking one day at a time, believing God for a better tomorrow. We should labor now, hoping to reap the harvest when the time comes to harvest. You plant a corn, you don't harvest it immediately. You cultivate yam, you don't harvest it immediately. You plant avocado, you don't harvest it immediately. It takes time to grow to maturity. So when the time comes for fruitfulness, you also will have the privilege, the advantage, the opportunity to reap the fruits of your labor. Do investment. Don't eat your profit and eat your seed. Do your own part. Do that of the Lord. Be wise like the ant. Think of the hereafter. Your marriage, your children, they have to be educated. They have to go to school. You have to buy a piece of land. You have to build a house. You have to wear clothes. You have to think of the future. It's not by folding your arm and by foolishly consuming everything that you have now and looking unto others. When no one is giving to you, you say there's no love in that church, that fellowship, there's segregation, or they discriminate. How many people have you assisted? How many people have you lifted up? But when you have the opportunity, lift up some others. So plan the resources God has put at your disposal. Yesterday he told us from Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 18 that he's the one that gives us power to make wealth. While you are making the wealth, diversify your investment. Have more than one source of income. And then while it's coming, don't consume all. Don't store it up, for not invest it so that it will yield greater profit. While you are doing investment, then there may be opportunity to engage somebody who is jobless, to help the needy, to help the afflicted, to train a poor man's child, to relieve the widow, to help the orphan. This is what the Lord expects of us. The ant is wise to provide for his own. Christians, be wise and provide for your own. We should be wise, provide for ourselves, provide for the work of the Lord, provide for our generation. And know that God is all-knowing. Of all, he didn't say go to the elephant, the largest mammal on earth. He didn't say go to the whale, the largest mammal in sea. He didn't say go to the eagle, the bird that flies the highest. They go to the ant, very tiny animal. We should be wise. And what does it say? If any man lack wisdom, James chapter 1 verse 5, what should he do? He should fold their hands. If any man lack wisdom, let him ask. Go to the ant and be wise. If you don't have wisdom, pray to God to give you wisdom. Study the ways of the ant. When God gives you wisdom, you know how to conduct your life. And pray that it will be well with us and we'll be wise. And not fold our hands and start expecting manna to drop from heaven, whereas we're already in the promised land. Maranatha. God bless you, brethren.